Hello, Sagittarius, and happy birthday to you. It's your season. But before we get into your season, we have to deal with eclipse season, okay? And eclipse seasons are very transformative, eye-opening, and awakening, and they bring a lot of change, and they carry us through into the next 6 months. So, that being said, on the 8th of November, we have a lunar eclipse, full moon lunar eclipse in your 6th house, right? And the sun throughout the month has been in your 12th. Okay, so the sun has been in your 12th, and also we have Mercury and Venus in your 12th. This is all about resting, closure, coming to completion, full cycle. The sun offers you opportunities in what you want to close upon, and you are taking this time to rest and rejuvenate. By the time this lunar eclipse happens on the 8th, make sure you are taking care of your rest and rejuvenation and taking it easy. It's almost birthday time. Birthday time, you can go all out, but before then, you need to just be aware that you are resting, rejuvenation. You need to take some time out. You need to spend some time alone. You need to be less out there and more to yourself. You are regaining your strength and energy for birthday time. And that lunar eclipse that's happening in the 6th house will, with Uranus there, can bring up health issues. Surprisingly, out of nowhere. And that's why before the 15th of November, you need all this rest and energy of taking time out and, clearing out what no longer needs to be there, decluttering your home, decluttering your mind, decluttering your emotions, letting go, surrendering, spending time alone, seeing what it is of the spiritual nature that's within your life that you want to awaken within your life. That will be your connection. No matter what your spiritual path is, that's what it's about when we go through this 12th house energy. And that's what you're going through, especially until the 15th. And with that lunar eclipse, focus on your health. What changes you need to make to your health for it to improve? The Uranus energy there is unexpected changes that you need to make. It also impacts your work as well. So unexpected changes to your work life and your day-to-day routine. Those are the changes that are there. And you might have been feeling this for a while, that things need to change when it comes to your health. Things need to change to your sleeping, your eating, and how you're taking care of yourself emotionally. And also, on that full moon lunar eclipse will really pinpoint you that you need to now implement it. These are things you need to do. So just be aware, it's unexpected energy, especially to the health aspect. That's why you need all this rest and rejuvenation. On the 15th, Venus now moves into your first house. 17th, Mercury in your first house, so we start feeling better. We all are feeling better once the energy moves into Sagittarius. 22nd, happy birthday. It's your time, Sagittarius. 23rd, new moon in your first house. Whoa, this is Jupiter's energy. Optimism, joy, right? We're getting ready for the festive energy. That's what those energies are giving to you. Venus is telling you to love yourself, nurture yourself, spend on you, take care of you. Other people are drawn to you. People want to connect to you. People are loving you. If you're having issues with your relationships in all this time that you've been spending resting and understanding and, healing, this energy is now drawing people to you. People want to connect to you. People want to connect to you for work. People want to connect to you for relation, like in friendships. People want to connect to you with Venus being there. And you're also encouraged with this energy to do some nice stuff for yourself. Mercury has you wanting to communicate your needs and feelings to those around you. The sun, birthday time, gives you the opportunity to celebrate you and welcomes opportunities for you. The new moon, again, opportunities for you. What do you want, Sagittarius? What do you want to create? Go after it. How are you feeling? Have you been nurturing your health? Have you been taking care of yourself? What can you do to better yourself is the message there. And you got to go with it. Now, Jupiter, wonderful energy, goes direct on the 23rd in the sign of Pisces. And this is good for your home life and your emotional well-being, because emotionally you will be feeling a lot better, comfortable within your feelings. Your heart is feeling better. You're feeling emotionally better. It's giving you optimism and compassion. Jupiter likes to be in Pisces. It's also ruled by Pisces, and Jupiter is also ruled by you. So this is a lot of joy and better energy. If you've been feeling like in a darker space prior to the 15th, right? And it'll only get better as we move closer to the 22nd. So you'll be feeling like, I'm starting to feel better. I'm starting to feel What can I do to make my home beautiful? How can I offer some wisdom and expansion on my family lessons and where I've come from? And what can I do about my home to make it feel, beautiful? And what opportunities come from family? This is where we can see changes within family, where family can become members coming in, deeper commitments, resolving old issues, deeper connections. It's beautiful energy, Sagittarius. And we go through a very Jupiter energy. Jupiter is luck, opportunity, and wisdom, because you are ruled by it, and so is Pisces. So that's very good energy. Be aware Mars is retrograde. Okay, so Mars retrograde started on 30th of October 2022. And it's retrograding for you in your 7th house. And that's important. Now, the most intense times is when retrogrades, few days before it starts, few days after, and also when it ends, few days before, few days after. But Mars is retrograde during this time in November, so we need to be aware. And it's retrograding in the sign of Gemini in your 7th house. Watch out for the words others say to you, because it can take you off a bit. Work on anger when it comes to relationships, because this is where we can find conflict within our relationships. It doesn't have to be love. It can be love, it can be friends, it can be family, one-on-one, where you relate, even work situations where conflict just arises, because Mars can bring up conflicts and things we need to work through. It's in retrograde. You also might be feeling like you might want to withdraw some of your energy from your relationships. You want to pull back from some of your relationships during this time. Be aware of that. Mars makes it though difficult to separate, but you will be contemplating that. So where you can set up boundaries, please do so. It'll be good for you. Find ways to release your anger so that it doesn't all build up, where you might be angry at one person and take it out on another person, especially when people are using very triggering words in communication to you. And you'll be like, oh my God, is this person trying to set me off? Yes, it's Mars retrograde and conflict can happen. Watch out for traveling, as it can create a lot of road rage during that time, especially because of Gemini, and words and gossip can come out. You might be finding out what people have been gossiping and saying about you, and and conflict within those relationships. It can build stronger relationships from relationships that are really willing to put in the work and change and transform. Those that are not, Mars retrograde is really going to show you, maybe early this year you've been suppressing a lot of your feelings, and when Mars goes retrograde, you can't suppress them, and they reach boiling point, and you have to let it go. So try to express yourself, reflect when you get triggered, reflect. Don't just react, because we are prone to react and just say whatever when Mars is retrograde, especially in Gemini, and the words are like bullets. Now, we don't want to do that. We want to sit back, reflect upon how we want to approach a situation, and then express ourselves clearly, effectively, and then move forward. Do not stew within the conflict. Make sure that we are moving forward with progress by saying what we need to say and moving forward in that way. Okay, Sagittarius?